Jamie from Sci-fivision. Thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it. Really enjoying this series so far. We got four, so I haven't seen the end yet, but I'm really enjoying it. Want to know what happens. So to start off, why don't you both talk about what was it about the show or the character that made you just have to be a part of it?
Hi, nice to meet you. What drew me initially was the title. I mean, nine bodies in a Mexican morgue. Instantly, I was intrigued, and then, and then later, what drew me is these characters are so specific and so completely different, and you throw them in the jungle, and they all have their own secrets and mystery and suspicions of each other, and you just let it play out. And I just thought it was so much fun. I thought I have to do this.
What about you, Dan?
Same as Adam, the title grabbed me. It sounded like a party I did not want to miss. And I read the first 4 or 5 episodes when I got the audition through, and I just loved how far removed Amy is from me, and I think it's a gift to be able to play things that are so different to you. And I really liked her journey and her arc, and I particularly liked Amy and Dan's storyline. I thought that was going to be really fun to play. So yeah, the whole thing's really exciting.
Now, you said at the beginning you read through five. Did you know before you started who the killer was, who would die or not die, and all that? Did you know ahead of time?
No, I don't think I got the last episode till like a few weeks into filming. And then lots of us knew, and then lots of us didn't know, so we couldn't really talk about it on set. We just had to stay quiet.
What about you, Adam? Did you know?
No, same. I mean, I don't think they'd finished six. So we got six as we were filming. So when we started, nobody knew who the killer was. And then, like Jan just mentioned, then there was a decision made by some cast members that they didn't want to know who the killer was until at the very end, so that they couldn't telegraph it in their performance. But it created this dynamic on set where half of the people knew, half the people didn't. So we're discussing the killer and the motive in hushed tones.
Yeah.
Talk about how important trust is to your characters, because nobody trusts anybody in this show. Just go Adam then Jan again.
Yeah, I mean, Dan and Amy's relationship develops in a way of they realize that they might not know as much about each other as they think they did. So naturally, then trust is questioned. That was really interesting and fun to play because you never knew where they stood with each other at any which point. And Dan certainly, and there's a push and pull constantly between the two of them.
I think for Amy, she is actually a very trusting kind of person, and it's not until other people start pointing out things to her that then she starts changing her mind. I'm not going to say any more than that because I feel
Yeah.
What did you both find the most challenging of this project?
most challenging.
For me, it was the big challenge for me was the constant spraying of the water. It's supposed to be like 40 degrees, it's supposed to be super hot. So it was a constant barrage of water, tsunami levels just spritzing all over here on the face between every take.
Yeah.
So that was tough.
I was like,
I mean, we're complaining, but the costume department probably had the hardest job. Like
Yeah.
our key set costumer, Berta, did such a great job because I guess on other shows you have change of costume and things like that, but we're in the same thing because that's all we have on our backs. And to try and get the levels right each day on like how much dirt to put on that person and how sweaty are they and what new mosquito bites do they have, I think it was really hard to keep track of. So that was probably the hardest bit.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much, both of you. Like I said, I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to seeing the end and finding out who the killer is.
Hopefully you won't be disappointed. I think the ending's very satisfying.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm very excited to see the end. They need to send it soon.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Right. Yeah.
All right, thanks.